today we are off to the A1 Events Driving Trials, which is basically what we do indoors, but we're doing it outside on the grass. That is at Danethorpe in Newark with the A1 Events. It's currently about 10 to 8 in the morning, just been up, and you can see behind, loaded the trailer up all ready to go. Just got to feed the boys some breakfast. Just wait for my friend to come, who's going to be backstopping me, Hannah. You might have seen her in another video. And then we'll get on the road and take you along for the journey. So hope you enjoy this video. I'm praying it's going to be nice weather so we can do a lot of filming. But we shall see. Today is to make the feeds. I'm going to have to put my camera down. So I said before, the after. I've just put Rona's feed in there. Doesn't need to have breakfast in the morning because he's going to be going straight out in the field. So put a bit of water in him and go feed the boys. Good morning, boys. Good morning. Seem very energetic this morning. Good morning. Oi. Go out. Go out. Meet for a minute. What are you doing with your water? Good boys.
Hi YouTube!
Hello, we are on the road, on the way to the show. As you can probably see. It's turning out to be quite a nice day actually. Got the sun peering through the clouds. It's very muggy at the moment. But we should hopefully get there in about 40-45 minutes to sat-nav saying, and take you along the journey. At this time, with it being a coronation weekend, we'll have some flags and stuff to put on the car, just celebrating everything for the king. Yeah, I don't think you've got anything to add, really. Yeah.
Not really, that just about covers it.
About covers it. We've been looking at the obstacles ahead of time, haven't we? And we've realised one of them's a water jump, and if you don't know by now, but titanium won't like to go through a puddle, so we shall see. We shall see when we get there. But he might take it in a step, fingers crossed.
Yeah, he does most things.
He does.
He surprises us a lot, doesn't he?
He does. He certainly tries his hardest.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll
And Star will just kind of just pull him along with him, so.
he just drags him. He's like, come on, you're going in anyway.
Yeah, this is what we're doing.
Anyway, we'll catch you up when we get there and just before we get on, and show you what the cart looks like, and then we shall see how we get on. The first stage will be dressage, and then we do a cones course, and then we have a lunch break, and then we do the 4 obstacles in the afternoon. So fingers crossed for a nice day, and see how it goes.
Yeah, and embarrassingly I've got a big scratch on my nose from my cat bit me in the face today, so hopefully that's a good omen.
Well, as you can see from this clip, we're going down the lane which I thought was the turning, because there was a sign at the end of the road. However, I was soon very, very wrong. It started to carry on a little bit, and it's like, it's getting a bit bumpy down here. Can't imagine too many horse boxes going down here. This must have been about 5 minutes in, and then I soon realised, Hannah, you might as well stop recording because I think we are lost. Yeah, the road was very rutty on the left. You can't really see very well on the camera, but it was quite a big ditch. So we drove down until we could see some openings. There's one on the right, but again, it was quite tight to swing the trailer around. So we spotted an opening up ahead, and Hannah kindly ran down to see if it's big enough, and she said we should be able to get the trailer reversed around there. It was nightmare, really. At this point I was going through my head, right, how am I going to do it, try and visualise where the trailer's going to go, obviously take in consideration the ditch and the mud, because my car isn't a 4x4, it's obviously a lot powerful enough to tow a trailer, but it doesn't have the 4x4 capabilities. So I had to take into consideration I didn't want to go on the grass verge too much, just because I know we had a lot of rain and I didn't want to sink and get stuck. As you can see, there's the back of the camera. I've got a dash cam, so it shows quite a good angle of where the trailer's going to go. So I went in first and reversed round. But I don't think I went too far in enough. Well, you'll see in a minute. I not got the angle quite right, so it did actually only take me 2 attempts. So this was the first attempt. As you can see, I was pushing the trailer around, but my car is quite long, so I only had a little bit of gap between that and the fence at the front. So you see, it's pushing itself around, and then I realised I might need to try and redo this again. So I go back forward and try and angle it better, but I decided in the end is to completely go forward again, and just take the line that I was doing before, but try and get a better angle. So yeah, this is part 2, and this was a lot better. As you can see in a minute, the trailer at the back, we do actually manage to get out. Yeah, it wasn't fun, and I need to stay calm. I didn't want to panic too much, but then I was always worrying about, we're going to be late, we should be tacking up in like literally 10 minutes. I wanted to be on in 20 minutes time, but obviously that wasn't going to happen. Yeah, but as you can see, I've got a lot better angle. You can see where, I don't know if you see that clear, but where the tracks where I last went, I wouldn't have got the trailer anywhere near round. Got a lot better angle, starting to come round, and then Hannah came running down saying, yep, you're free, you got out of it. So then I stopped, waited until she got in. When she got in, tried to go forward, realised, which you see in a minute, and stuck in the mud. So my back wheels are spinning at this point. Wasn't able to gain any traction. Sorry, it's not my back wheels, my front wheels, the front wheel drive. It was just kept spinning. So Hannah then jumped out, and then she gave the car a little bit of a push, just enough, as you might see in the bottom right corner, and it was enough to get it going. So we carried on going, and Hannah jumped in the trailer, and I didn't want to stop. I just carried on going. I was like, jump in, because I'm not stopping again, we get stuck. But we were free at last.
Do a time lapse of getting here, the sign and everything. And the actual time lapse is going to be of the journey of us getting very lost down the country lane
And stuck.
Nearly stuck. This bad man driver over here got us out of it, God knows how. It was literally a farm track, and then like another track coming off at a right angle, ditches either side. mudded up, and yeah, somehow managed to do a 3-point turn. And you say it only took you like you had to go forward and back literally once, and then she was round all the way. So don't know how she did that. I suppose it's one of them situations where you just kind of have to, so you do it. There was no choice. There was massive ruts that we could not reverse back over, so we literally, it was either that or just admit that we were stuck. So she managed to do it. But yeah, we're here now. A little bit nearly here. We're gonna get ready.
This definitely is the way, because it's a lot smoother road.
Yeah, we've got signs here telling us we're going the right way, so all's good.
At least the farmer was okay about it when he saw us at the end.
He was lovely.
He was like, "Oh no, wrong way. You done well."
Yeah, he said you did well to get round. So yeah.
Oh, right, we shall see you when we're there. We might not have time to film tacking up. We're running a little bit behind now, but
better late than never.
Yeah, and just as I thought, we didn't have time to film getting tacked up, or it was just kind of a bit of a mad dash, like, right, unload, get the horses out, tack them up, get ourselves ready, and we need to go. So my dad and granddad were there to help. They drove down separately, and they actually came a couple of minutes after we arrived, so yeah, it wasn't too bad. It was quite nice actually having them to help. So I passed my phone and jacket to my granddad and asked him to kindly record for us, to record the cones course using my phone, and then made our way down to the precision and pace arena, or as I call it, dressage arena. It's just easy to remember it like that. Ready to do a test, just apologising that we're late, and I'm happy that we're still going, and they said yeah, that's absolutely fine, so thank you very much for that. So the ground wasn't the greatest. You might notice as we're going around our test that Star and Titanium take turns jumping over some thistles which are in the ground, so I try my best to try and steer them around them. That's why I've lost a little bit of points, but I didn't want them to be running through the thistles. So I'll be quiet now and speak to you after the test. can see, we finished the dressage on a score of 35. I wasn't happy with it after, but I am very critical about myself. I felt the boys are rushed. It's not. I would have allowed a bit more time to warm them up, but I was feeling a bit stressed, and I think they picked up on that. But yeah, we landed on a score of 35, which actually, when I look back at everyone that competed that day, that was the best dressage score of the day. So yes, I can't complain too much about that. But yeah, if I had a bit more time, normally I would allow them to warm up a bit better, and just to kind of de-stress before I go in. But now it's on to the cones. So we finished the cones on a clear round, and we actually got 10 time penalties because we were 10 seconds too fast out of everything. Normally we're over the optimum time, but we were 10 seconds too fast. Now we'll go on to the obstacles. This was after a lunch break.
Oh, here you are, face to face in this trashy bar. Another glass and I am going places. Makes me laugh about the irony of everything. I like the way you're thinking. I don't really care about the music on the dance floor. I don't really mind all the smokers in the bathroom. I don't care at all, baby, you got my attention. So you were saying, oh no, I don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh baby, you are something special, I'm sure. Everything makes total sense when you're next to me. Times another drink and I'll go anywhere. The way you smell, like a flash in the universe. You are illuminating. I don't really care about the people in the bar line. I don't really mind all the who goes doing stage dives. I don't care at all, baby, you got my attention. So you were saying, I don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh baby, you are something special, I'm sure. Everything makes sense.
Sorry.
sense when you're next to me. Even if I told you I could never let you go, I'm not so sure you believe me. But if I mean to show you, I will never let you go. No, 'cause you don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh baby, you are something special, I'm sure. Everything makes total sense when you're next to me.
So that finished the end of the competition and we won first. So after getting a clear in the cones minus the 10 points that we occurred for going the fastest, we got clear in the obstacle and finished first, so very happy. This was not part of the obstacle in our class. It is in some of them, but we decided we'll have a little trot through and just have a bit of fun at the end. So yeah, the boys were super good and we didn't want to push them too much just because the ground wasn't brilliant, but very happy.
What a day.
And so as you can see, we had a clear run in the cones. Dressage test was a little rushed, but
So were we.
very stressed last minute getting there. We nearly made it on time. I might add the 3-point turn in the vlog. I'm not sure yet whether I got it on
Yeah, you
camera
better
or
do.
not. So you might have seen that already, or you might not. I don't know. I might put it at the end if not. So yeah, so we had a good day. We had the clear cones and then clear obstacles. The boys worked really hard, and it's something that we've never really done before. Going through the water jump and the obstacles being right up the top of a hill. It's quite a lot for them, but they smashed it. I'm very happy with it. We took it nice and steady just because next week we had chats for force trials.
And there was some little ruts, weren't there?
Yeah, we just didn't want them to overdo it and have an injury. So we just took our time and yeah, had a good show, haven't we?
It was brilliant, really good.
Really good show. So
Bit of a rush round.
it was, but that's why we're not that's not we're not really filmed a lot. But no, we've had a great day though. Thank you to all the organisers putting it on and making without you guys, and we would have no shows to go to.
Absolutely.
So, thank you to you.
Sorry we were running a bit late. Thanks for being patient with us.